inzuza, the water spirit, the ancestors that reside in the river. People with the signs of inzuza, they don't like being in the crowd. They don't like talking too much or talking a lot. They don't. Some of them are very scared of water. I mean, like they are scared of lakes, scared of the sea. Even when they go to the beach, they don't. They are not always free to swim in the ocean. They don't always feel like. I mean, they always don't feel like safe when they swim in the ocean. All in all, they don't feel safe around water. And some of the signs that they have when you have into the spirit, people with into the spirit love meat too much. They love roasted meat, fried meat. Even when you give them food, when there is no meat, trust me, they don't like that food. Just that they won't tell you, but they don't like that food. They love meat too much. They love inyama eyosiwe kakhulukazi. Even abantu besifazane bayithanda inyama eyosiwe emabele, abantu abanenzuzo bayithanda inyama. Bayayidla futhi abayidlalisa inyama bayayidla. Abantu abanenzuzo bayidla inyama bayidlalise. Benjalo nje, they don't like too much noise. And they don't get along very well with their partners when it comes to relationships, because most of the time they meet people with different spirits from what they have. When you have inzuza spirit and you are in a relationship with someone who doesn't have inzuza spirit, you even hate being intimate. I mean, you even hate being intimate with the person you are in love with. When you feel like you don't like being intimate with the person you are in love with, believe me, that person doesn't have inzuza spirit. Because people with inzuza spirit, generally, they love sex very much, but that shows up only when they meet the right person who have the very same spirit that they have. And people with inzuza, they go through a lot. There are people who are not easy to like, especially if you don't have inzuza. They are not easy to like. Wherever they appear, they become a threat to other people. Other people always feel like abantu abanenzuza have too much pride. Yes, the inzuza spirit or the inzuza ancestors themselves, they do have pride, because that is one of the reasons when you go to a sangoma or a prophet wanting to consult just to know what's going on around you or your life, or to know general things about your life, it doesn't become easy at all. Your ancestors just block everything. They don't want their secrets to be known or revealed by other people, especially other sangomas, because sometimes when someone sees that you have a lot of power, they get greedy. They want to steal your power, to take all your powers. NgesiZulu sithi umuntu untshontshela amandla akho namantshontsho lawo. So that is why inzuza ancestors doesn't want you to be revealed by especially sangomas or prophets ukuthi what's going on ngawe. So when you go to a sangoma, maybe the only thing they will tell you that you have inzuza spirit, then that's all. That's the end of story. They can't see beyond it. They can't go behind or deeper and tell you what to do, how to do it. They just tell you you have inzuza spirit. And when you have inzuza spirit, you love your own space, you love being alone, you love quiet places. You love talking to yourself. Yeah. You talk to yourself a lot. You question yourself about many things. Let me say, your mind is always busy in such a way that you don't have time to listen to other people. You don't have time for other people. The only time you have is for yourself. When you are sitting alone, that's when your ancestors connect with you a lot. Sometimes you even have visions when you are alone. When I'm talking about visions, I'm talking about something like when you think, I just saw something, but it just disappeared. When you think like, am I losing my mind? I thought there was a person standing here, and that person was telling me to do this and that. Those are called visions, and those are real. Our ancestors, as us, Tina Bantu Abaninzus, they do come to us and talk to us when we are alone. But most of the time, we think, no, I was just thinking too much. There was nothing there. Actually, when there was something. And when you have into the spirit, even at work, where you work, at your workplace, even your colleagues, your own colleagues, people that you've been working with like for years, sometimes they turn against you for no reason. In the community, they say things about you, negative things about you. At work, they always try to get you fired. They always feel like you are a threat. They always feel like you are being treated special than them. Yet you don't even get along with your own manager or your supervisor. We don't like to be supervised. That's our problem. Our ancestors are so full of themselves. They have pride. We cannot change that. They have pride. That is why people with into the spirit, they are quiet and they always mind their own business. When it comes to relationships, they suffer a lot. They give too much. They only give, they don't get. They love too much, but they love people who don't love them back. Because most of the reason for that is that we meet, let me say, they meet people with the different kind of illusion spirit, and then things clash. They might even hate being intimate just because your ancestors doesn't want you to share something deeper, like intimacy with someone who is not one of your kind. Let me put it like that. Someone who is not one of your kind. Like someone wangaphandle waleli dlozi okulona wena. Things get very difficult kulabo bantu abathandanayo, omunye nenzuzo omunye engenayo. But when the two of abantu abanenzuzo get together, babe relationship, people will say, hey, badlisene laba, because they love each other very much. Yilapho bezithola khona ukuthi no, bangobani, bayathanda ini othandweni, and bakuthanda ukuthandwa abantu abanenzuzo. If you uzwa ama-sign enzuza, they are very, very different, because sometimes you experience like things like there are needles penetrating underneath your feet, going up straight your veins. Sometimes you feel like a snake is crawling on top of your feet. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, you can't even walk. Your back is aching, like something hits you very, very hard, and you feel like your back is breaking. Yet nothing hit you. You are not hurt. You are just sleeping, but when you wake up, you can't even walk. Those are some signs. Those are some of the inzuza spirit signs that you go through. And when you experience the signs of inzuza, sometimes you hate even talking. You just wake up in the morning, even when you are with your family at home. It's even difficult for you to respond when someone says hi, hello, and you feel very angry when someone is greeting you. You feel very angry when someone is greeting you for no reason. And you dream a lot of things like big beautiful snakes, pythons, tigers, lions, horses, lakes, waterfalls, ocean. Sometimes you even dream of yourself drowning in the ocean, or drowning in a lake, or swimming in a swimming pool, or playing with a snake, playing with a python. Those are the signs showing you that you have the power of those enemies like tiger and jaguars. And you also have that thing that makes other people fear you. You have the power of a snake in you. When people look at you, they feel that fear, the very same fear they feel when they see a big snake. That's what happens when they see you. They feel the fear, the very same fear they feel when they see a big snake, especially when they look at your eyes. Because a person with inzuza spirit, their eyes are not clear. They are always like brown or with some reddish, and their eyes are very, very difficult to stare straight at them. So yeah, those are some of the signs of inzuza spirit. And when you have inzuza spirit, you are very talented, you are very smart, you have so many different talents. It's just that excuse me, it's just that nothing comes right. Whatever you touch becomes a mess. And when it's high time for you to attend to your calling, things go from bad to worse. That's when it's high time to attend your calling. So people must not fear so much. They should understand that inzuza spirit is inzuza spirit are the ancestors that reside in the river. So it's not something like demonic or satanic. No, it's one of a different kind of ancestors. Just that people always think when you have idlozi abantu abadala, you will become a sangoma, or you will become a, what they call it, a togoza, because even people with ancestors who, or abantu abasebenza ngedlozi, abasebenza abantu, they have different kinds of idlozi, not only elobusangoma, not only elomakhosi nokuthokoza. Yeah. There is idlozi kuthiwa inzuza residing in the river, and emanzini ilapho sithola khona amandla ethu masilungisa izinto sigeza nakhona. And amanzi, kuyazi ukuthi amanzi ahlanza yonke into, even makudinga ukubhabhadiswa umuntu, amanzi asebenzayo ukubhabhadisa umuntu. Njengoba nalaba abakholelwa eBhayibhelini bazi ukuthi uJesu uqobo lwakhe waguqa phambi kwaJohannes, wamcela ukuthi ambhabhadise kephi, emfuleni iJordani. So excuse me, abangamangaliki abantu uma kuthiwa khona idlozi lihlala emanzini. Inzuza emanzini ila kulungiswa khona izinto. Amen.